let's get started. 3, 2, 1, start. Respected Chairman Sir, we have been discussing a matter of urgent public importance related to natural calamities in the country. We have heard a large number of honorable members who have expressed their grave concerns about the recurrent natural calamities in the country. They have also mentioned about the various steps that need to be taken to find an urgent and permanent solution to the problems of natural calamities. Sir, I feel that as life and deaths are ultimate truths, in the same way, it is the convention that whenever there are floods, there will be a discussion on the subject in both the houses of parliament. Now, I would like to emphasize and impress upon the government that tackling the natural calamities in the country is as important as accelerating the development of Indian economy and Indian society. If we do not pay adequate attention to the problems created by the natural calamities, then only our development efforts would come to a standstill. Therefore, if we are able to control the natural calamities, perhaps we would be able to achieve 2% more of growth rate every year. I am sorry to say that every year the growth rate is being deflated by the natural calamities that are occurring. This is affecting even our agricultural. Therefore, it is all the more necessary that we understand the gravity of the situation and pay equal attention to the aspect of controlling and containing these natural calamities. Sir, today, if we look at the situation, we will find that all parts of our country are affected by the disasters in one way or the other. They are not random in character. They come in a regular intervals year after year and place after place. If we look at the coastal states, we find that those states are vulnerable to cyclones. As per the estimate, about 4 crore hectares area is prone to floods and about 70% of the total areas is vulnerable to drought. As a result of the continuous onslaught of these natural calamities, there are a heavy toll on life and property in the country. Sir, I would like to emphasize here that at the time when the floods occur, the cattle are more affected than the human beings. As far as questions of tackling the natural calamities is concerned, I would first feel that with the higher level of scientific capability that we have in our country, we should be able to evolve an effective warning system. There is a saying that prevention is better than cure. Therefore, we should be able to evolve a system for this. We often boast that India has the third largest reservoir of technical and scientific manpower in the world. What is this scientific manpower doing if it cannot forecast the coming of a flood or coming of a cyclone or coming of a tsunami? If the scientific manpower cannot be used for this, what kind of scientific research are we doing in this country? Therefore, we should be able to get a coordinated, activated, and motivated research effort in this area. For this, there is a need to gear up the concerned Department of Government of India so that the needs of the research efforts in this area are met successfully. That should be done. It would feel that the government should be able to work out what is called the National Disaster Management Network System in the country. This will help us to exchange information with one another in the country. If we look at the recent tsunami that hit the country in recent areas, we will notice that even this could not be predicted in time. Therefore, we have to have a good forecasting system to avert any eventuality in the future. The need of the hour is to have a good preventive system to meet any casualties of this type. Secondly, at the time of natural calamity, we should all join hands so that we are able to mitigate the seriousness or the loss caused due to such calamity. For this purpose, we should be able to create a quick action team so that as and when a natural calamity occurs, the central government should be able to rush these forces to the places where it is required. We should also be able to create a separate search team at the national level for carrying out the relief measures. There should be a sound system of relief. We find that the government of India has evolved the norms for providing assistance for casualties of calamities of various categories, but the amounts suggested as relief is not adequate to meet the needs of the people. Therefore, existing relief norms should be revised.